Beyond, I'm Colin, this is Steve. We're here at E3 in Los Angeles, and we just came back from the PlayStation booth where we saw a lot of cool games, both third-party and exclusives. But we're going to talk about an exclusive this time, Little Big Planet 3, which has long been rumored to be in development, but not by Media Molecule. So Steve played it. Steve, what did you think of LBP 3?
Well, the War Room went crazy when that game came up during the press conference, so I was super excited to get my hands on it, and I really liked it. It's a pretty small slice of the game that we got to play, and super scripted because you have the new characters. You've got Oddsock, and you've got Swoop the Bird. I got to play Swoop the Bird, and it was really fun to kind of realize that this guy has the opportunity and the challenge in a lot of cases to interact with other characters and move them through the level. I really liked picking up other characters and putting them places. I liked the mobility I had, and each of the characters is good at different things. One of the cautions I guess I have going into this is that it seemed like they were all designed specifically for these very narrowly scripted parts of the game. So it's like you came up against an obstacle and it was very obvious that, oh, you need Oddsock to fix this, right? And there wasn't another, I guess, clever or creative way for a character that wasn't Oddsock to approach that same obstacle and figure out an alternate way around it.
Did it feel like a game that Media Molecule didn't make because they don't want really anything to do with that series in terms of developing new games for it anymore? They want to do something else. And they did Tearaway for Vita, and they're working on a new game that I suspect we'll see at Gamescom later this summer. Sumo Digital is a totally competent studio, and they've been working on this for a while. Did it actually feel like authentic Little Big Planet?
It did to me, but again, you know, we played like a very narrow section of the game. I guess I can only speak about the aesthetics of it at that point, though, and it definitely has that look. It's got that, you know, charming animation and the neat sort of cutout background, multi-layered perspective on the levels. Oh, so for me, it felt like a Little Big Planet game, but I want to play more to sort of guarantee that mechanically, in terms of the creativity of your progress through the levels, that it's still as open-ended as LBP was.
Yeah, that's one of the things I noticed, too, is that maybe it was becoming too puzzle-oriented, but again, they might have just shown us parts of the games that really necessitated that, and hopefully we'll just, you know, be able to play just Sackboy if you want to, or just as Oddsock or these other strange characters that they've made that seem to fit perfectly within the aesthetic of these other characters, including the dude from Tearaway, which, you know, all these cute and lovable characters. So,
well, of course, I mean, the whole premise of Little Big Planet, not the whole premise, but a large part of the premise is making your own levels, right? So I could see creative designers taking some of the abilities that these new characters have and coming up with even more interesting levels for us to play.
Right on, and I really liked how they confirmed that the Media Molecule made games, Little Big Planet and Little Big Planet 2 on PS3. All of the levels, the millions of levels that have been created will be able to be playable on PS4 with Little Big Planet 3, which is very, very cool. Very nice idea. So Little Big Planet 3 comes exclusively to PlayStation 4 this fall, alongside some other PS4 exclusives like Drive Club. And it was looking a little dry. It's looking a little less dry now that LBP 3 has been announced. So for more on all things PlayStation, keep it tuned to IGN.